treat them women like they're on the same scale as our women. Okay? Now, you're doing these things knowing who you are and your heritage, but you knowingly worshiping this bitch's God and doing the things that her filthy ass nation do, and you see nothing wrong with that, okay?
Yeah, I got a quick precept for you, bro. This is Sirach chapter 10, verse 2. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein.
That's it. And that's exactly what happened to me. Alright, even in that captivity, when we dwelled amongst them, we still stayed amongst our people. And the heads of those cities, hold on just a minute. And the heads of those cities were doing that, the chief people of that city was doing that, then guess what? Everybody else is gonna fall into that same thing. That's what happened many times with Rehoboam and Jeroboam when they were in rulership, because you know Jeroboam split off and he did those wicked things, especially his sons and his offspring.
Jeroboam.
Yeah.
You got the other 10 tribes. Yeah. The other 10 tribes were split and give it to him.
Right. And then he did wickedness in the eyes of the Lord, and the people fell with it because they did the same thing that he did. Right. They looked at him as a great monument because, I mean, he was a man of great renown once again. Okay?
Right. The other tribes fell away from Rehoboam because he was going to follow after his father Solomon. And they pretty much, you know, that he was going to afflict them worse for the wickedness that they were doing. And they didn't want to, he didn't follow after that.
That's it. And let's see. Going into Ezra 9 and 7, he states that pretty much since the days of our fathers have we been in great trespass unto this day. And that's also going to this day as well. So that was also a prophecy fulfilling in itself because reincarnation is a big thing. So, their fathers were their forefathers. Can somebody get that in Exodus 20 and 5, please? Alright, so their fathers were their forefathers, so to speak, according to the scriptures. And guess what? If you did something in this portion of your life and you die and you come back, well, we just get into the scriptures and I'll explain it from there. That's not the cause of confusion.
This is Exodus chapter 20, verse 5. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, the Lord thy power, am a jealous power, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me.
Alright, and like you said, that's a curse. So nonetheless, if you see somebody fucked up nowadays, not just doing the same thing that they may have done in their past life, like homosexuality, hell, you might see a motherfucker that's fucked all up, retarded as hell, whatever it may be. That's actually a curse upon him. Because
what if we saw a video of a fucking sodomite?
Yeah.
That basically, sodomite, damn near the motherfucking midget or some shit.
The motherfucker didn't have like no legs or some shit. Talking about the one he put on the wig.
Yeah.
Yeah, was dancing to some Beyonce song or Drunk in Love or some bullshit.
So yeah, that goes back into that past life shit. That was the same iniquity he did before, and he's doing the same. They did the same shit that got him fucked up in the first place.
And they thought that shit wasn't gonna fall upon their head in that life. It fucked around and came back and cracked them in their shit like a boomerang. You understand? You ain't see it coming until that next life. And now your ass is fucked up and you can't worship before the Lord. So therefore history repeated itself even unto this day. Because even once we look around, we see these brothers are still wiping these heathen bitches, okay? So, can someone please get Ecclesiastes 3 and 15, please? Marsha Quack, can you please get Ecclesiastes 8, 11, and 13?
It's Ecclesiastes 3 and 15. That which hath been is now, and that which is to be hath already been. And the Most High requireth that which is past.
Because if your ass did some wicked shit in the past, he gonna require it in his life. Alright? And even to the brothers that fell away in this life right now, at this point in time, this come around, that's when you're gonna feel that thermonuclear heat for your ass, okay? You're not gonna escape that. He requires the thing of the past. So even if you ain't maimed this time around, hell, you might have everything. You might be 6'7" and the motherfucking stacked and all of that good shit. Pretty and have all the bitches and all the cars and clothes and money. but you're gonna feel something even worse than that. You're gonna feel that damn thermonuclear heat on your ass, okay?
Not just that, that's why Esau is so upset, because the past wickedness that these so-called white people did, the Lord requires that.
Exactly.
And that's what they punish them in slavery for that.
Yep, exactly. That's exactly right. Go ahead, watch quiet.
Ecclesiastes chapter 8, verse 11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil.
So, just because they don't get messed up at this point in time, half of our people, 2/3 of our people go around here trotted out of line and shit like everything is hunky-dory in their wickedness because they haven't got that judgment executed on their ass expedient. Okay, it's coming. Please believe it's coming. If it ain't came yet, it's gonna be even harder. Because what does the scripture say? Well, I'll go into this. Go ahead.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 11, verse 25. In the day of prosperity, there is a forgetfulness of affliction. Right, because when you're doing good and you got everything going for you, you know, basically just in a relaxed state of mind, you think ain't shit gonna happen.
Yeah, exactly.
And if you got prosperity by being wicked as hell, then you got, you know, destruction coming to you.
That's it.
And in the day of affliction, there is no remembrance of prosperity. So when that day of judgment come upon you, when they catch you off guard, you ain't gonna remember all the riches or the height that you would sell to.
Yep.
For it is an easy thing unto the Lord in the day of death to reward a man according to his ways.
Hey, so if you live a righteous life, Lord bless, you'll be part of that 144,000 and delivered. Or you might die of firm old age like the brother's grandfather at 93. You know what I'm saying? A full life on this side. Hell, come on, man. That's a blessed thing if you go to a funeral and people ain't even weeping like that, because you know what? If you lived a full age and you died of natural causes, man, that's a blessing. But if your ass is walking across the street and a fucking train, like some Final Destination shit, a train kick up a piece of metal and it flip across and split your motherfucking head in two, hey, that's judgment, man. That's on your ass, man. That's something for everybody else to look at and behold, man. But that's a fucked up way to go out, but that's judgment. So every time you look at the news or something and see something fucked up or a person dying in a graphic way, that's judgment. Don't ever think it's nothing else. Why, Lord? Why does the Lord make this happen? Matter of fact,
that out.
Go ahead, brother.
For it is an easy thing unto the Lord in the day of death to reward a man according to his ways. The affliction of an hour maketh a man forget pleasure, and in his end his deed shall be discovered.
Man. In other words, everything will come into the light.
Right, with this martial law about to come about, a lot of 2/3 of our people is gonna really feel that hour of affliction, man.
Hey, that's real as hell.
Right, a lot of these niggas gonna get their heads cut off. A lot of them gonna be tortured in these concentration camps. You know, right now they think that everything is okay. Like a lot of Jake will come up and scoff at us and stuff, or scoff at the other men that's out there. Yet martial law is coming, and that's all we talking about.
That's it.
We've been talking about this for a while now, and you know, once that shit happened, they gonna forget all the shit that they did, all the good things that they did once they in these concentration camps.
All the bitches they had, all the Lambos and whips they had, and all kind of all the money, I was nigga rich, all of that bullshit is gonna disappear, man.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to see the look on a motherfucker's face, truthfully. This is Isaiah 45:7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. So if your ass ever sit up and wonder why these things is coming into place, and why God did this make this happen? All the judgments that the Most High make is a righteous thing, then understand this. For that person to die that way, he did something. If he got shot 8 times in his chest and head, don't say that was a good brother and walk around with the nigga on your t-shirt. Not only that ideology, but that's also some bullshit, man.
When he went out with a closed casket.
Come on, man. They couldn't even look at this dude. They couldn't even patch him up. Y'all know y'all going into slavery according to the King James Bible. You too. Are you looking surprised? Yes. All right,
Hey, what's your nationality?
I'm Italian.
Oh yeah, you probably an Israelite.
Yes.
Yeah.
Careful about the company that you keep.
Right. Don't hang with these Edomites too much, man.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, at the same time, yeah, he got dread passes.
Yeah.
So we just gonna go ahead on that. He's still probably 2/3, even though he is.
Right.
Yeah, but go ahead and work. All right, let's see. Did you have it? Y'all got anything? Okay. Somebody please. Another thing that we had seen on the video was him going into talking about aliens. All right. It was wild, man. You know what I'm saying? But we're here to set it forth. Better yet, the scriptures is. Yeah, I got a new one, brothers. Don't worry.
Everybody been through some wars out here.
Hey, you see that, man? That's a
That
sword.
means that's somebody that's been doing some heavy stuff.
Hey, brother, that's all it is,
Heavy
man.
page turn.
Yeah, exactly. Been slapping motherfuckers in their shit spiritually with this mother, chopping heads off in this bitch, okay? All right, so first and foremost, aliens. All right, black child and anybody else on that crazy ass doctrine, this is for you. They're not shape-shifting demons, and they're not locked beneath the earth's core. Okay, they're not trapped between a continuum where they can only go between the earth's core, which is bullshit because can't nothing survive there, and going between the moon. That's a bunch of bullshit. That's Esau's motherfucking lying ass doctrine. Alright, and we're gonna expose that bullshit. So first and foremost, can somebody please get to me? Oh, first and foremost, hell is degradation. It also means the grave, which is Sheol. So don't get that fucked up. Don't think hell, that's a bunch of Catholic bullshit when you believe that hell is a place in the earth's crust, in the earth's core where they torment your ass for all eternity. That's a bunch of bullshit. That was something that was a doctrine that was put in place to make people convert over to Catholicism and not question the teachings and the wicked ass teachings and gatherings that they had, like Lent and all that bullshit. I mean, because they'll pretty much tell your ass if you continue questioning this, like you in the army, motherfucker, you going to hell. Or you going to be swiftly punished for that bullshit. Do you question the Lord? The white man? All right, can somebody please give me Ecclesiastes 3:21? And it's also degradation, which is a low state of living. We are at the bottom right now. We are in hell, motherfucker. Okay?
Right. As a people.
That's it.
A people. Because the Jakes that's rich, they ain't doing nothing for our nation.
Nah, hell no.
And two, as a people, it's maybe 10 or 20 rich Jakes?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's true. That's filthy rich like these Edomites, man. Come on, man.
And they still gotta bow down to Esau.
And they really ain't got shit because they just rich in this fiat currency anyway.
Right. Once the chip come out, it's a wrap.
Oh yeah, they gonna have, man, it's a fucking wrap. Shit, they gonna have to get down anyway. They already down, so fuck it. You can't take to these heavenly things and decide that you want to come be wicked and then come back into this trying to be a man or a woman of the truth. So yeah, you got that Ecclesiastes 3:21.
Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 21. Who knoweth the spirit of man that goeth upward and the spirit of the beast that goeth downward to the earth?
Right. So that's going into reincarnation first and foremost. Alright? The man spirit, every man, all these, even these fucking devils, our spirit goes up into heaven, the Most High, and then after 3 generations, we come back down. You understand? The spirit of the beast goes right back into the earth. When they die, they come right back. That's why you have many animals that have different litters. They have 4, 5, or 6 babies, okay? Where it's normal for us to have 1, maybe 2. You know what I'm saying? As we've seen a couple times throughout the scriptures. All right, all of this goddamn 6 and 7 and 8 and octuplets and all that bullshit, all of that is a part of those damn drugs that Esau, that witchcraft that Esau's feeding these bitches. and all that bullshit they putting into their body, them fertility drugs, okay? That's why them bitches is having that. That's not a normal thing. Now, if you have 8 or 9 children throughout your motherfucking life, hell, even 10, some women even having 12, okay? That was seen a lot back in the day. Okay, that's one thing, but a motherfucker sitting up having all of them babies at once, that's some fucking bull.